Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at Diablo 4, seeing how it runs on the Asus ROG Ally. I am currently running this at 1080p, 120, and as far as settings go, I have got Fidelity FX Super Resolution 2 set to quality, and then I may have just walked right past it. Up all this down here, I'll slowly scroll through this. Texture set to medium. Most everything else is set to off or low, except for low FX, because that then improves the battery life here. I'm going to be using my Necromancer just because I'm a bit farther in that. I've been excited to see how this game will run on the go. I know I have this plugged in here, but when I had it unplugged, it was, you'll probably have to lock certain frame rates. I can't remember how to sprint on the horse. Oh, what the heck? Oh, it's just trigger. If you guys are like me, you might have had a hard time trying to get the game to run and recognize your controller. I just had to update the firmware and everything is working fine now. I took a wrong turn. The FPS feels great. Honestly, I feel like if you're on the go, you'd probably want to lock this at 60 because it's kind of bouncing around. We're steadily getting at least 60 FPS here, just depending on where we're at and what we're doing. I was playing earlier on my Barbarian, and the Barbarian was a lot more smooth of FPS. I'm playing on the Necromancer just so we kind of get a worst case scenario at low, because I know Necromancer is pretty popular right now. Having all those extra little guys. I swear, if I'm going the wrong way again. Oh. This is my first Diablo game that I've ever played, and on launch day I probably played it for around 15 hours. So I really enjoyed this. I haven't picked it up much since then. Got pretty far with some friends. I just wanted my horse, to be honest. I don't know if you guys feel the same. I
haven't even gone in yet. We have an intruder.
Let's take care of him. It looks really great. I don't know if that's coming through on the camera there. This looks really good. If I tilt the camera like this, if I tilt the device like that, there's the reflection, so. But yeah, the texture, if you have it set to normal or medium, I'd say that's the best. If you start setting it lower, everything just looks kind of like a blob. I'm sure if you're familiar with Diablo, I know the gameplay isn't incredibly intriguing right now. I know some of you guys are very interested in seeing the performance stats. The CPU is at 19% right now. Very interesting. There's probably some settings you could tweak here to try and get the visual fidelity up more, but I feel like for this size screen, what we're playing right now, I feel like it's honestly perfect. One thing I did notice that I'll show you guys. Oh, it's a bit better now. Earlier, for some reason, when I was unplugged, navigating through the menu was very sluggish. You would click a couple times, it would maybe decide to move. Oh, we're supposed to be...
Lilith hails from her father's domain. Hatred. That's the essence Lorath will need for the attunement.
I've honestly enjoyed playing Barbarian more than I did Necromancer. It's honestly a lot more fun to just kind of one-man army this versus babysitting. I don't know if any of you guys will resonate with that, but Guard Donan. Where is he? Oh, okay. Well, where are we going? If you guys play any Destiny and you watch Astrocross, you'll have enjoyed his most recent video where he talked about how a lot of Destiny players are switching to Diablo. Donan is no longer following you. Okay. Yeah, I would apologize for the lack of gameplay, but I feel like, for me, it's a running joke. This is kind of what Diablo is. Like, I love the game. I love the art style. I love the combat, but I just feel like sometimes I'm playing Death Stranding with what they're having me do. It's just a walking simulator. A very pretty walking simulator.
The primevals may be subdued, but they can never be ended. Even from now.
This place is a treasure trove.
Well, then where's the treasure? Yeah, I think if you're looking to play this on the go, I would probably lock this at 60. Save the battery. Because honestly, a game like this, like we're at 70, 60, 70, 120. I mean, on my PC, I'm at 165. It's all the same. You can't tell. Was I not supposed to leave? Oh, let's see how long it takes to fast travel. Yeah, I wonder why the CPU usage is usually so low. Really pretty though. Really pretty game. Oh, I don't know how to get over there. Yeah, because why not? There's just bees. Bees in the desert. Because all the flowers, they love all those flowers in the desert. I bet you whenever I pull these guys out, you could probably see a noticeable frame drop.
You were right to call upon me, you know. soul stones are...
I'm still muddy on the...
There's the donut I remember.
I need air.
Oh, this is new.
You're fumbling in the eye. Let me write to your...
Oh, no fight? Oh, fight. Let's go. Here we go. Dang, that's hurting my skeletons, man. And there's no corpses, so I can't spawn more skeletons. There we go. No. Man, whatever. Well, I'd love to end the video so you guys don't have to sit here and watch 15 minutes, but oh my gosh, she has so much health. You know, we'll go die out here. I'll give you guys my opinion. Alright, Diablo 4. Does it make sense to play on the handheld? Absolutely. This runs beautifully. I think if you're going to play this on the go, this is plugged in here and we're getting about 60, 90 FPS, somewhere floating around there, depending on the person that you're playing. I'd say in conclusion, you're probably going to want to run this all low with medium textures, medium or normal, whatever it's set to, just so you get a little bit better visual fidelity, and then you're going to want to set fidelity CAS to either quality, balance, performance, whatever you're trying to get battery wise. But I appreciate all you guys for sticking around to the end of this video. I know this was kind of a long one. Diablo's a long game. I appreciate all of you. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, because oh, you bet you there will be more. I hope you guys have a good weekend, and I hope that your allies are just as much fun as mine is. But with that, I leave you. Have a good one.